All right, Adam. Hey, there's just a few things that I wanted to mention to you. I'll be very brief. There's one thing that I'd like to have changed is this color here. I used to have an Aqua truck that was this exact same color. My dad bought it and he was colorblind and he was convinced it was blue. And so it was funny that you picked this color. I'm looking for more of a blue kind of like this. You know, that baby blue or so anyway, even a blue like this or that, one of those two, I think that looks sharp. There's some things that I'll go through and change. I have not heard from Victor yet. He has not responded to my email, and so I don't know what to do about the Visual Composer, and I tried to understand your email. Another thing too is on my reviews page. I like where this is going. I like how it's broken up into text boxes, but I'd like to have a little more design polish on it, if you will. I picture boxes kind of like this to break up the page, so that way it's a little more polished. And then obviously I'll need the links for Yelp, Facebook, and Google for people to leave Google reviews. Because I'm pushing all the traffic from my webpage to my contact page, I'd like to have this really polished up. I'd like to have this form up here. These guys, I actually know the people that are at Social Stance, but I like how it's right up front. They don't have to scroll down to try to find the form. On mine, it's kind of hidden out of view at first, so you don't even know it's there. I'd like to have this pop up. I'd like to lay out my information a little different. I don't know if that'll be a bar here and then have my name, email, phone number, or have the form up there and then a bar down here, name, email, phone number, etc. So anyway, and I'd delete that picture. That's redundant. I'd rather just have this header picture and be done. Again, I know these are change orders, and if it costs me money, it costs me money. I am just fine with that. I'd rather have it done right and polished up and then release it than release it beforehand. So I was noticing something on my iPad, and I can't describe it, so I'm just going to show it to you. Okay, so I have my site like this, and when you notice when I scroll down, it brings up the bottom portion of my website. So you can see that turquoise color, which is the Hire Me. And so I don't know if that's something that can be fixed or is an easy fix. On this rates page, I'm going to get some insight and some advice on how to lay this out. As far as my pricing, my advocate, I'm going to see him this week and I'm going to go over this. So this page I'm expecting to be changed. I just don't know how yet. The other thing I want to talk about is the case studies. I'm not in love with the case studies. I've never seen a website that has case studies before. I don't see the merit to them. It's going to take a lot for me to want to hang on to these pages. These seem like, to me, it just seems like I'm trying to just tell the story about what happened. And unless you can tell me the value of why they're in there, I really just want to get rid of them and put information, text information elsewhere. At minimum, if we do need to hang on to these and there is some value, and I'm open to that, I'd like to put those, hide it from the about. Say we're talking about Dream Dental, maybe just put a link that said learn more about how Packer Films helped Dream Dental. Again, I'm just not in love with it. It just seems like I'm trying too hard to convince someone that I'm the man. And I just need to have them see that, the value of Packer Films in other ways than me just telling them. I understand that we need some text, and I'm open to ideas on creating other text for Google to find me.